Good morning. It's me, FlyLady Cat. I'm here today to give you peace in your life, control in your home, and to learn how to finally love yourself. And today we're going to talk about simple menu planning. I've talked about it before. I'll probably talk about it again, but today that's what we're talking about. Today is Thursday. It's your errand day. So if you've had a menu created yesterday, and you made a grocery list based on your menu and shopped your shelves based on your menu or created a menu based on your shelves, then you'll be able to shop today with no problem and spend a whole lot less than you normally do. So let's talk about our morning menu, our simple menu, and then I will say good morning to everyone, and then I'll take your questions, okay? So a simple menu plan. Get a piece of paper. I'll get one too. We'll work together. All right, so I love these. Remember, I love these. This is my January one. See? January. Okay, so this is where, we can plan. I like to put it in my planner once it's done, but this is where I plan it. So let's plan. Let's say that, let's pretend today is Wednesday. So we'll put Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday down the side of the page. Okay, so we're going to write our menu out here. Now the first thing we're going to start with is our protein. Okay, so protein can be eggs, cheese, beans, legumes, meat, fish. There's just a myriad of things that you can eat that are protein. So let's say that we want to have beans one day, and we want to make a 15 bean soup. Okay, that will be our protein for Wednesday. Okay, now you can buy a 15 bean soup packet in the grocery store. It's inexpensive, just dried beans. If you have a little ham left over from New Year's, you're going to be able to put that in there. So when you look on your shelf, say, okay, I've got some ham. So with ham. And what do we want to serve with that? Maybe you want to have a salad with it. So you'll need some salad. And maybe you want some rolls with it. So we'll have rolls and butter. Okay, so here's what I did. 15 bean soup, salad, rolls, and butter. Okay, what's the protein for the next day? Let's say we're going to have chicken. And actually we are having chicken today. I'm going to do barbecue chicken. Okay, I'm going to have some corn. I'm going to have a salad, and I'm going to have garlic knots. Okay, so the protein is the chicken. I put barbecue because I've got some barbecue sauce in the pantry. I'm at my parents' this week. Corn, I'm going to buy a can of corn. Salad, I'm going to buy a bagged salad. We have salad dressing, and garlic knots are in the freezer. So that's dinner for tonight because today's Thursday. So if we were making this on Wednesday, this might be your dinner that night, but whatever. You can move these around. Let's finish. Okay, Friday. Typically, being raised Catholic, we always had fish on Friday, so it always reminds me of fish. So I'm going to say we're going to have fish. Now I've got some salmon in the freezer, so I'm going to say salmon. So I'm just going to bake it in the oven. A little butter, a little lemon. Simple. With that, I'm going to have a starch. So how about some rice? We'll have some rice with that. And then what vegetable will I like to have with that? I've got some asparagus in the can. So we'll say we're going to have some asparagus with that. Okay? So there it is. Right? Next, Saturday. Saturday is typically pizza day here at the Sweet Peas house. So we have pizza, and we'll have some salad. So there we go. Oop, my pen was running out. Pizza and salad. That's the protein because it's got cheese in it and sausage and things, and salad. So that's Saturday. Sunday. Sunday I like to have something more substantial, like a roast of some sort. So I will probably make, I don't know what I'll make. I'll come back to Sunday. Monday, how about, actually I do have a menu already. Hold on. Oh, we'll have meatloaf. That's a protein. Daddy loves mashed potatoes, so we'll have mashed potatoes with that. And we'll have some carrots, some cooked carrots. I actually have carrots in the can. They're Le Sueur. They're delicious. So that's what we've got that day. And then, let's see some other samples I have here. How about hot dogs? How about some hot dogs? So on Monday night, we'll have hot dogs. We'll have that with some sauerkraut. My family loves sauerkraut. And we'll have some baked beans with that. Okay, so the starch is actually the baked beans, even though it's a protein. The sauerkraut is the vegetable, and the hot dogs are the protein. All right, and then we've got one day left. Let's see some more examples I've got here. Okay, in the freezer I have some turkey tetrazzini. So I'll say turkey tetrazzini. I don't know how to spell it, so when I show it to you, don't laugh. And we'll have some sweet peas with that. Okay, because the turkey tetrazzini has the protein and the starch. So here's my menu for the week, all the way down. Now I know some of this is here, so I have ham, so I don't have to buy ham. I'll circle that. I don't have to buy butter. I don't have to buy barbecue sauce or chicken or garlic knots. I don't have to buy fish. I don't have to buy rice. I don't have to buy asparagus. I will have already purchased the salad before, so I have to buy salad enough for 2 meals, that's all. I have ground beef. I have everything to make meatloaf. I need some potatoes. So meatloaf will circle. I've got carrots. I've got hot dogs. I've got sauerkraut. I need some baked beans. I've got the turkey tetrazzini. Okay, so see what I did? I circled what I don't need to buy. So now when I make my grocery list, I'm going to buy 15 bean soup mix, a bagged salad, some kind of probably frozen rolls that I can keep in the freezer and just use a little bit of, some canned corn. I'm going to need salad 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So I may not buy a bagged salad. I may buy a head of lettuce or a couple heads of lettuce and some things to make a salad, but I'll decide. I'm going to buy some canned corn. I'm going to buy a frozen pizza, or I may go to the health store and they make delicious fresh ones at Health Fair. I'm going to buy some potatoes to make mashed potatoes. I have milk. I have butter. I'm going to buy a can of baked beans, and I'm going to buy a can of peas. Okay, so you can see that's not going to cost me a lot because I have a lot of these things on hand. Now I'm going to need some other things. So let's look at breakfasts. What kind of breakfast are you planning on serving? You know, do you have eggs? Do you need, make a menu. If you're having a hard time, you never know what to fix for breakfast. French toast is quick and easy. We make Popeye eggs, which is sometimes called toad in the hole. I make that. Scrambled eggs, fried eggs, poached eggs, sausage, bacon, stewed apples. We have those. We have an orange tree, so I squeeze the orange juice right off the tree. We have oatmeal, raisins, toast, bread. We have all that. I might need to get some more bread for sandwiches in the middle of the day. So maybe I'll buy some bread. So I'll put bread down here. I'll put eggs. I need eggs and I need bread. We have plenty of butter. Okay, I think breakfasts are handled. Let's look at lunches. A lot of times I like to serve my father because he takes lunch with him, leftovers, what we've had the night before. So I try to make enough so that he can take it to work. If I have enough, Mom and I will also have that for leftovers. If not, leftovers for lunch, we'll have sandwiches here. Sandwiches or soup or something like that. So, and then I make sure there's enough snacks. I know what they love for snacks. Fresh fruits are good. Chips, my mother loves chips and sweets, so I have to have cookies and chips, and that's my downfall when I'm here because I want to eat it too. All right, so that's how you menu plan, and then buy groceries. So the first thing you're going to do is check and see what's on the shelf. The second thing you're going to do is see how you can incorporate that into a menu. The third thing you're going to do is see what you're still missing. So if you have little children or you have, it's just you, it's all going to make a big difference. So that's menu planning, simple and easy. But the easiest way is just think, okay, protein, vegetable, starch. Okay, Mommy is a lion. I'm ready to talk to you now. So Mommy is a lion saying they're cereal people, so porridge and muesli and shredders, which I think is, I don't know if that's like shredded wheat, fruit and fiber. I love a fry when we go up to home to visit my family. Okay, I'm hearing some UK talk in there. But we do like this morning we had oatmeal. That's what we had, which is porridge and toast and fresh orange juice. Yesterday we had, what did I make for breakfast? A fried egg over toast and some sausage patties that my sister had pre-cooked. And so we had that for breakfast. And I gave them stewed apples. My sister has a place in North Carolina and she picks apples there and she cans them. So we had canned apples. All right. So, there's always good food. You want to have good food that you eat at home. It's healthier for you. You know what's in it. And if you can take your time and savor it, you'll do good. Okay. Laknita for you, 2003. Oh my gosh, I'm always struggling with this. Well, I hope this helps you, Laknita. Thina Reynolds, cream of wheat or grits if I want cereal. I love cream of wheat, but I bet I don't eat my grits like you do. My grits are salted with butter, delicious, sometimes cheese. And that would be a side. We would have a protein with that. Melissa and Luke Carlisle, Kat, you're my superhero. Good morning in California. Thank you for being with us. You are gorgeous, sweet, and wonderful. Love your live videos and love you so much. You are God's vessel. Thank you. Thank you. That's very sweet, Melissa. If I don't menu plan, we eat out and it's so bad for us, Allison Stevens said. That's true. That's what happens. Or you're starving and you're out. If you maybe fed the kids, but you didn't feed yourself, and now you're going to pull through Arby's and get some curly fries, and that's not good. All right. Mommy is a lion. My hubby and son eat the exact same breakfast every morning forever. My daughter and I love a bit more variety. Yeah, me too. Mike's quiz girl. Rachel, I feel like not stocking up really helps me because I always know, really helps because I always know what I have in the pantry. It saves me time when I meal plan. I'm thinking you're thinking stocking up saves you. And that could. If that works for you, that's fine. Just as long as you know, you got to have a menu plan. Me too, Kat. Salt and butter on those grits and maybe some bacon. Yes, ma'am, Thina. Lesnick Studio, that's Luba. Can't eat cream of wheat, get brain fog. I know it's not for everybody, but that's okay. Tree Mama 94. I have a college daughter home right now, struggle with menu ideas. What's grits? Mommy is the lion says. It's ground hominy. Hominy is processed corn that's been processed with a special lye thing that makes it swell up and turn white, and they let it dry and then they grind it up real fine. So it's like corn ground up, but it's not like cornmeal. It's grits, so it's ground hominy. It's delicious. Don't forget smoothies for breakfast. They're easy, fast, and good. Absolutely good idea. We're doing a no-eat challenge this year to save money from the new house. This is a big deal for me. I planned yesterday for shopping today. Mr. B, you're so crazy. Thank you. Mr. B did, what's that called, Larry, when you give you money so people will see your chat, your note? You're so beautiful. I'm so blessed to have you in my life. You're so sweet. I'm keeping that $10, dude. Thanks. For the daughter at home, Tree Mama, it shouldn't be any different. I mean, does she have a particular menu? Like, is she vegan and you're not vegan or something like that? If that's the case, just make sure you put some cheese on her vegetables and she should be fine. Or buy some things that are protein based for her, and you can cook that one little thing extra. Wouldn't be bad. But if she's not, she just eats like you eat, then who wouldn't want barbecue chicken or meatloaf or stuffed peppers or spaghetti or lasagna or chicken and rice or whatever you're making? Who wouldn't want that? Especially a kid home from college. They want mama's cooking, right? All right, let's see. I want to know about cooking a meal and then freezing it. Just the basics. I just made a meatloaf the other day. Can I freeze half of this? Yes, unless it's older than, if 3 days old or older, I wouldn't do it. I like to freeze it almost immediately, but you can freeze it a day or two after you cook it. Absolutely. Just wrap it up good. and make sure it's an airtight container or Ziploc bag, and get all the air out, and label it, put the date on it, and serve it in your next week or 2 weeks from now. Okay, it's called Super Chat. Thank you, Larry. Did I miss anybody? Okay, Justine said they're doing a no eat out challenge this year to save money for the new house. This is a big deal for me. I menu planned yesterday for shopping today. Awesome. Sheen said, I want to know about cooking. Okay, that was Sheen asking about the meatloaf. Absolutely. Barb says, great topic. I usually struggle with this. This helps. I'd like to hear suggestions on what's your plan with your menu doing keto. I'm needing a plan for paleo type AIP. It's all the same. It doesn't matter. If you're on keto, you wouldn't put a starch in. You would just have your vegetable and you wouldn't have fruits, and you would add more fats. I have decided not to do keto anymore. I decided that since I don't have a gallbladder, it seems a little hard for me to digest all the fats, so I'm not doing it. But that's how you would do it. Okay, Barb. Like Nita said, any idea to have kids eat veggies and fruits? Yep, you don't let them eat before meals, like a little bit before meals, so they're good and hungry when they sit down, and you have them taste everything. And fruit is an alternative when there's not a bunch of junk in the house, not a bunch of chips and things, and they're hungry. Piece of fruit, maybe put a little peanut butter on it. They might like it better that way. That's how I'd suggest you do that. But you know what? It's not fun to not get them some fun things sometimes. But fruit is a good alternative for them. Real bacon bits are good to have on hand. Put it in scrambled eggs or salads. Buy it at Costco. Awesome, Gail. Allison is a picky eater. I only make one meal, so cooking meals is so hard. You mean you only make one meal a day, or you only know how to make one meal, period, Allison? I had to go out yesterday and do shopping because of the blizzard. Oh, Andrea, that's okay. Did you get everything you needed? How do I make sure it's wrapped good, your meatloaf? You just put it in a Ziploc bag. You know, one thing you might want, if it were me, it was meatloaf, I would wrap it, if it was cool, like you had it in the fridge, I would wrap it in clear, like Glad wrap or, saran wrap or something like that. And then I would slide it down inside of like a Ziploc or a quart Ziploc, depending on how big it is, and then roll the Ziploc over and then seal it. That will get all the air out. And put it in the freezer. Make sure you write on it. Michelle, I put butter and cheese on vegetables and the kids gobble it down. That's true, they do. And she knows. Michelle has 12 kids. Catherine Bryan, I subscribe to Everyday Food on YouTube. Sarah demonstrates simple menus with few ingredients. All her recipes are keepers. Is she the one who says, hello, my lovelies? I love that girl. I don't know if that's her or not. Dickie, ordered my groceries from Vaughn's Delivery yesterday to be delivered today. My order is from my recipes. I should feel good, not have anxiety, but I do. After listening to you, this has helped me. Yeah, just put here. We need bubbles for you, right? Put it in a bubble. Put your anxiety in a bubble. Blow it away. Blow it away. That's for you, Dickie. Okay. Thanks, Kat. This is Barb. I too have no gallbladder and was told keto would not be good for me, focusing on protein and vegetables, less sugar and gluten. Yeah, me too. Trying to do less sugar is really important. Andrea, yeah, yes on everything. Just need some dog food, but we buy extra chicken for them. Awesome. Daryl Foster said, I don't know, Daryl, did you say something earlier? Hi, I'm a single father and I'm having problems with a picky. Oh, you got deleted, Daryl. I don't know why. I don't know why you got deleted if you were having problems with a picky eater. What's your thought on HelloFresh? I use HelloFresh. I've cooked HelloFresh. It's not, it's great. The food is delicious. I find I don't cook that much detailed cooking on a daily basis. It's more detailed cooking than I would do. I do more simple cooking. My family enjoys more simple foods on a regular basis. Not to say they don't enjoy the HelloFresh, they totally do. But after a while, it gets tiring for them. They want more simple foods. So I don't use HelloFresh very much. That's all. But, Larry, you made a mistake. Put Daryl back in. Mistake. Poor Daryl. Daryl, if you're still there, if a picky eater, I don't know what kind of picky eater you had. Um, let's see. Luann, what are your thoughts? Okay, that was Luann. Dickie said thank you. Okay, what do you think about using frozen meatballs and frozen processed food like chicken already breaded? I love frozen meatballs if they're 100% beef or made with a. There's some delicious ones on that meatball video that I did. He's unbanned. Come back, Daryl. Um, on the on the spaghetti that I did on Cat and Mr. B, I love those meatballs. I think they're great. I wouldn't use them all the time. And the breaded things are especially not so great because they use a lot of hydrogenated things. You have to be careful. Daryl was a single father of a 19-month-old picky eater. Oh, Daryl, if you're still here, Daryl, a 19-month-old, they're just picky. There's nothing that, don't label your child as a picky eater at 19 months. They don't eat as much as you think they will. They just like, you think they're going to starve themselves to death. They smush things around and push it around and don't want to eat it, and just ignore it and just keep feeding them. That's all. Thank you, Mr. B. You were quick on the trigger, and I appreciate that. Okay. So, Daryl, if you're still there, 19-month-old, just offer them what you're having. And of course, don't give them too spicy things. You know, little kids, little babies, they don't want to eat spicy things. You want to give them a real mild version of what you might be having. And make sure you vary their diet. It's very important that you don't give them chicken nuggets every night, because then after a while, that's all they'll eat. Okay. Hi, Kat. Caught you live. Jay. Hi, Jay. No, I don't make several meals, just one dinner. If they don't try it, no snack. Oh, okay, but you make different dinners, right? You just make one meal, and that's fine. That's all I ever did. Wait, one meal. Now, if I made liver and onions, and my kids absolutely hate liver and onions, but I love it and Larry loves it, then I would make them a hamburger patty. But it wasn't hard because I would just fry their hamburger patty in onions first, set it aside, and now make our liver. So it was the same pan. I wouldn't cook their hamburger where I cooked liver. I would cook the liver where the hamburger had been. So you can do little adjustments because you're a kind person, and some people just absolutely cannot abide. I mean, I remember not liking certain foods as a child. I couldn't stand green peas. I thought they were horrible. And then one day I loved them, but my mother always made me taste them. I had to taste them. And so that's it. Sheen bean, that's where I'm at with my kids. They will eat mac and cheese and chicken nuggets in they're 8 and 9. Yeah, you got to break away from that. And the best thing to do is help you in the kitchen. Do not let them eat before you cook, before you're serving dinner. And then when they sit down, they're good and hungry, they'll eat some food. And don't make a big deal about it. That is the worst thing. It's like, is he going to eat it? Honey, eat it, taste it, you'll like it. You know, that is like the worst thing to do. Just put it out there. They eat what they eat. And then when they're done, dinner's over. Are you through eating, babe? Good job. You know, take it away. And then 5 minutes later, Mom, I'm hungry. You're hungry? We just ate dinner. I'm sorry, you're hungry. Next time you should eat your dinner. I noticed you didn't eat very much. I've still got a little of the, whatever, tetrazzini left. You want me to put some on a plate for you? You want to eat it? But from now on, I want you to eat your meal when we eat. No, you're not going to have anything else. Okay? All right. Deborah, being alone, I find it hard to plan meals and have gotten into the habit of eating sandwiches and cereal all the time, occasionally eggs and ice cream. That's so awful. Deborah, would you feed your children that way? That's not loving yourself. Personally, I love food, and I know that there are people who love cereal and sandwiches, but I would think that if I had a baby and I was feeding my child, my 8-year-old that, or my 10-year-old that every day, I would be worried about them. I would be worried about their nutritional needs. I'd be worried about their development of their palate. I'd be worried about them. Comfort food is important. And so, Deborah, I want you to start making some things for yourself and freezing half. Like if you make macaroni and cheese, a homemade macaroni and cheese, and you just make it, just don't make as much. Cut the recipe in half. If it serves 4, make it serve 2. You could have it for lunch the next day, or you could freeze half of it. You can make a small ham. Just cook part of it. Hams are, you're not going to go bad, right? I mean, they'll go bad eventually, but it's not going to go like raw hamburger. When you buy hamburger, take it out, patty it up, and freeze the patties and use the patty. When you make spaghetti, you just use a little bit of the spaghetti, Get a jar of sauce, use some of the sauce, put the sauce back in the refrigerator. Be smart. Think of all the different things you can make with that spaghetti during the week. Spaghetti sauce. You might want to use it. You might make yourself a little mini pizza. You might make yourself a very small lasagna with some of it. You don't have to go crazy. Just because you have a big thing of spaghetti noodles doesn't mean you have to cook it all, right? And you have a little salad. You can buy frozen garlic bread and just have a piece of that and have a nice little dinner. Justine, I will say that my sensory child will starve herself for days until her stomach aches. I don't make a separate meal, but I try to make some things she likes at each meal so that she gets enough. Yeah, I've seen kids do that. They're crazy, but eventually they'll eat, right? I don't know. Is your child, when you say she's a sensory child, is she on the what you call it? I can't think of what it's called. Is she on that? Deborah, you will also eat leftovers. Yeah, you can also eat leftovers. That's right. Who was saying that? Justine. Is she on I can't think what it's called, where things bother them, taste and well, I'll tell you this. My daughter wasn't on whatever it's called, my youngest daughter, but she could not stand anything with little bumps in it or anything like that, so she would spit it out. And I remember that, but she found spectrum. Spectrum. Everybody's telling me, yeah, is she on the spectrum? That's what I wanted to know. My child is underweight. I can't let her skip meals. Yeah, and I also would take away sugar. I know that seems counterintuitive, but I believe that it sometimes stops their appetite. And have her involved in helping you cook, maybe. So I don't know. I'm not a doctor, so I don't know about an underweight child, but I'm just talking about in general. Okay, Fräulein Doktor, Happy New Year. Just tuned in, like the subject. Love from Germany. Hi, Fräulein Doktor. Justine Villaria. She is not on the spectrum, but she and her father both react to textures and tastes in ways that most don't. Yeah, I remember my baby Robin. If I wiped her nose and her mouth opened and her tongue touched the Kleenex, she would shiver. And if she ate certain things, certain textures like egg yolk, she would spit it out. So I am familiar with that, but she was never underweight. She was born weighing 9 pounds, 6 ounces, and she was a chunky little thing. She was adorable. Just the right kind is here. My daughter is this way, and texture can be a challenge. She needs consistency. Ava Sierra, hello. I'm so glad you made it today. Mama Imani, my husband was cooking when I was pregnant. Now nothing is tasty anymore when I cook. According to him or according to you? That's a good question. Will you be doing this subject on Patreon? Maybe. Suburban Hillbilly, I'll rewatch later. I've been up since yesterday morning and have appointments. Bye. Heather Yo, I also watch how much liquid they drink before dinner. Oh yeah, that's true too. And you know, my one who had texture issues, she would fill up on liquids. She surely would. My son too, can't eat cooked vegetables or will throw up, not on the spectrum. Yeah, you know, you just have to find what works for them, and there's certain things you can't feed them, but in general, you're going to be able to work things in, right? And have them taste things, have them taste things. I remember that feeling of wanting to throw up because something was so disgusting to me. But you know what? They say every 7 years the taste buds change. So have them start tasting things. Make sure they keep tasting things. Even when I married Larry, I couldn't stand okra and tomatoes stewed together, and now I love it. Nothing changed. It's still cooked the same way. My taste buds changed. Michelle, I have made several posts that are being missed. What am I doing wrong? I got here late. Sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I missed you, Michelle. Say it again. Yes, Hola. Didn't say hi. Working and listening. Snowstorm here in the Northeast. Are you saying holla to somebody like holla, or are you talking to a person whose name is Hola? I missed that. Raw carrots and celery are good. That was Donna. Tracy, hello. Did you make a planning video with Erin Condren since the live feed didn't work? I did. Did you not see it? Allison Stevens, cut them up and hide them in the food is a good way to get veggies in. Oh yeah, that's a great way. And or even grind them up and put them in the food, or give them smoothies, you know, if you want them to get their minerals. And they're still, believe it or not, that taste is there, but they don't know it's there. And so they're developing their taste buds. Margot, great. So thank you, Deborah. I mean, thank you, Allison. That was great. Deborah, when growing up, we always had to at least taste new things. That's right. Just a little bit. You're not making them eat it until they gag. It's just like, my kids with the liver. There's no way. They just hated it. Great topic. Love the concept of not making a big deal. It can be slippery slope when eating disorders in control. That's right. Oh, hola. Okay. Hi. Hola. Yes, I actually do know that. I didn't know if you were just being cute. I don't know. Anyway, forgive me. World News and Reports came out today with the best and worst diets. Mediterranean diet was number one, and keto, they said, was the worst. Heather, yo, my daughter has a super nose and will leave the area when food smells get to her. My mother has one of those. Me too, Gots kids. I missed some of your stuff. I didn't see it. Fräulein Dr. Clutterbug had a very helpful video on menu planning. Write down all the meals your family likes so you have a wide range of meals to choose from and create your weekly plan. That's also good. I love that idea. Clutterbug has great ideas about everything. She's awesome. That's Cass at Clutterbug. It's a YouTube channel. You will love her. Marty Watson, we used to say, "Oh, you don't like it yet?" to a polite bite. Oh, you don't like it yet. I love that, Marty. Then they'd say when they tried something, "I guess I just don't like it yet." And then one day, a big, "Wow, this is good." Yeah, they have to keep tasting it to see if they like it yet. I love that, Marty. And the H in the beginning is silent. It's pronounced hola. Yes, I know. I just didn't realize that's what was being said. Fräulein Doctor, I did so and came up with 60 different meals. Fantastic. Michelle, I said cut bread down to 2 slices a day, which includes pasta. That should help you a lot in feeling better. Weight drops fast that way. That's a great idea. So the equivalent of 2 slices of carbohydrates a day. I guess that's what you're saying. Ellis, shaping up. Yes, Cass is great. Her new book came out a couple of days ago. I know she's so excited. Mike's quiz girl. My uncle makes fun of me and says I treat my family like we are living during the Depression because I don't make my kids separate meals, and if they don't eat what I make, they can just eat when hungry. That's right. But, it doesn't work for every family, but it works for most families. It does. And so let him make fun of you. We don't care. Maria Conley. Hi, beautiful lady. Finally got you online. Yay. Maisie Oliver. Oh, Kat, missed you, but we'll catch up later. Bye, Maisie. Thena, eat really grainy breads. I would have super chatted this, but couldn't figure it out. Can I adopt you as my mom? Sheen, you're so funny. Larry, how do you super chat? Can you do it? Do you do it on the iPhone? Because I never can figure it out either. What do you do? Is there something you push? Maybe he'll tell us. I don't even know. No answer. Okay. All right. Well, we've been on here for 33 minutes. We have 112 people, 111 people on. I've only got 30 thumbs up, so I'm hoping that you really did like this. If you can, when we're done, if you can at least give me a thumbs up just to know that this is a topic that you love. Larry loves all diet. He loves food. Food is good. I need to eat breakfast. I need to go eat breakfast. You want us to get off? There is a dollar symbol in the chat box. There is? Let me look. Not in mine. Oh, it says super chat. Okay, in the little chat box. That's cool. All right. Well, that was very nice. My kids are all good eaters. My food channel kicks off tomorrow at 1 p.m. Awesome. Goodbye, Gail. Margot, can we thumbs up while we're on live? Yeah, you just have to minimize something, but you can do it after. It's okay. I got 46s now. That's good. Emma's flying. On mine, there's a dollar sign where you write the message. Awesome. Joan, I've been keeping up with all my zone cleaning and my daily list that I need to do so today. We're not doing anything because we have pneumonia in our house and bronchitis. Oh, honey, yes, you just drop right down to routines only, and I hope everyone feels better. Debbie gave me a thumbs up. Maisie, I started Weight Watchers at the same time you started keto. Awesome. My son runs. Hi. Hope you're safe, Kat. We are in a severe snowstorm. Yeah, we yesterday had a little freezy thing, and this morning it was like 30 degrees, but it's warming up. It's pretty outside. Look. It's a pretty day. Okay, I'm going to go, you guys. Oh, Nita. You don't have to do that, but I appreciate it. Thank you. See how Nita's thing is all light blue, all dark blue, so I would not miss her chat? That's what that's for. So that if there's like, at some point, if there's so many and they're rolling by so fast, I can make sure to not miss something important that you say. So I appreciate that, Nita. But that was a good example. Thank you. Okay, Mommy, I'll look for it. Mommy's a lion. Quicksilver's doing night routines. Awesome. I did, Brick Girl. Got a thumbs up. On the keto, I quit doing keto, Maisie. It was bothering me. The fats were bothering me. Blizzard warnings. You guys be safe, okay? New Hampshire, I know it's terrible. Jamie, Jordan Page has an amazing tips for meal planning. Yeah, she does. She has amazing tips for everything. I love Jordan Page. Fast, cheap, or free. Fun, cheap, and free. That fun, cheap, or free with Jordan Page, she's really great. Sharon, morning. Hello, my little lion. You're going to go back on keto? Good. I separate my menus into categories which are based on potatoes, pasta, bread, or rice. Then choose one or two from each category per week and have a healthy week plan. That's a great idea, Fräulein Doctor. Okay. I am going to go. I'm sorry. I know people keep talking, but I got to go. It's been 36 minutes. So I love you guys. Have a fantastic day. And remember, you are beautiful.